Anyway, we're up here in room 413 in the Super 8 in Aldergrove. And what we do most evenings now, after we've finished visiting and playing out in the river and doing all of those sorts of things and touring, is we come back to our room, and rather than watch TV, we got a book from the library that Mary and I have been sort of sharing together. And Mary, just sort of maybe hold the book up.
It's called The Many Faces of God, Science's 400-Year Quest for Images of the Divine. It's by Jeremy Campbell, who I think looks more at linguistic issues.
Often it's not with that, yeah, but he's done a very good study here. It's not really studying God per se as concepts, ideas about God and how they've been influenced by science and the Reformation and the various counterculture or counter-Reformation movements and that. So it's been really quite fascinating.
It's about people, really.
Yeah, I'll see if I can move in on the title here. There, yeah, we can probably see that a little bit. Yeah, it's quite a good book. It's if you can get hold of it at the library, I strongly recommend that you do. It's a really good read.
I'm going to read the quote he starts off the book with, by John Donne, who was a favorite poet of mine. There's a lot of his poetry I liked. Let's just find it. Okay, this is from John Donne's Devotions upon Emergent Occasions. And John Donne was his king decided he would be a good preacher, and he resisted it for a long time, but finally gave in.
He was alive and well, what, in the 17th century, I guess, 1600s.
Galileo.
Yeah,
that time. Compare him and Galileo.
Yeah, that's which is why he began his study there, because he sort of begins his study with that, because there are always these two streams of thought, the sort of poetic, mystic side along with the science side and how it influenced our ideas about God.
So this is from John Donne. My God, thou art a direct God. May I not say a literal God, a God that wouldst be understood literally and according to the plain sense of all thou sayest. But thou art also, Lord, I intend it to thy glory, and let no profane misinterpreter abuse it to thy diminution. Thou art a figurative and a metaphysical God too, a God in whose words there is such a height of figures, such voyages, such peregrinations to fetch remote and precious metaphors, such extensions, such spreadings, such curtains of allegories, such third heavens of hyperboles, so harmonious elocutions, so retired and so reserved expressions, so commanding persuasions, so persuading commandments, such sinews even in thy milk.
So anyway, we have been reading this book for some time now. Actually, we read it through. We read it out loud together, and we talk. We take time. We stop. We talk, and it's become kind of a meditative practice that we go through now most evenings. And it's far better than watching the garbage that's mostly on TV. And again, let's just hold up that book there, Mary, and if anybody is interested in getting it from the public library in Lethbridge, that's where we got it. It is called what again?
The Many Faces of God.
By Jeremy Campbell. Really a good read. Excellent read. So anyway, this is our travel log for today. Tomorrow, we're going to be going off to Maple Ridge, and we're going to be visiting with Anne and our two nephews, and maybe her husband Dwayne as well. We'll hopefully get all of that together and have a nice picnic by the river tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.